Hello, Mom. Hello, Mom.
Are you talking to?
Yeah, say hello.
Are you calling my mom?
Say hello.
To who?
Say hello to me.
Oh, hello. Why am I saying hello?
Stop. Don't ask that question.
Why can't I ask questions?
Because I said so, Mother. Mother. You're curious now? It's the nighttime. I'm talking to you. I'm saying hello. Talk in a very deep voice.
Why?
Hello. Say hello in a very
Hello. Is it me you're looking for?
Okay, stop now. Stop now. So anyway, I heard rumors about the lighthouse, so I wanted to go on a cool adventure. And it's nighttime. That's what makes it cool.
One, two, three, go. Faster, faster, faster. Happy Friday. China.
Yeah, I'm not gonna head to my bed. Not just yet. Not till I figure out what the rumors about the lighthouse are about. What can they be?
Hello, I'm Anabel and I'm from Spain. I would like to show you how I do one of my classes. First of all, we divided our students in different groups. In each group, they have the name of a dinosaur, so we can give them points every time they do a question
Leave me
right.
alone.
The winner team is the one that has more points at the end of the lesson, and maybe we can give them a
We will
prize at the
figure
end.
out right now.
In this activity is just
What?
gap filling.
Is this where I went?
In this activity,
Oh my god. We have to continue this video another day. This is so cool.
one volunteer, one student that you pick, for example, you can... Alright, in this activity is just gap filling, but you can do it in two different ways. You can do it with an audio and they have to listen and complete with the words, or you can do it like this. This text was quite acceptable for them, for the level, so they could do it without listening. They could connect again with the iPad, and as I said before, another person will use the iPad in this activity. What they have to do is to take the words and complete the text.
It was nighttime.
The dinosaur, I would like to, and if you made a mistake, the word is not accepted. So they have to continue trying until they get the right.
In a second.
Once they have seen the vocabulary, they need to put it into practice. So here we have a dinosaur in its habitat, and once they are used to these structures, in this activity they can write their own sentences. So we give them the same information. They have their iPads already connected. They just have to reload the website so you can play again. You don't need to write the code again and again. Well, they have two boards, one with comparative adjectives and the other with superlative adjectives. They can write their own sentences, and once they have done it, they choose if it is comparative or superlative, and the sentence appears on the board. They pay attention because they can see which group has been the first, which sentence is correct and which one is wrong, because once they have... Alright, in this activity is just gap filling.
Changing the destiny of a child is why we do our jobs. When
What happened? I'm back.
Hi there, my name is Ryan Strymer with Smart Technologies, and today we're going to talk about the SmartBoard MX series with IQ. Now, this display is the perfect replacement for projector-based solutions for a couple of different reasons. First of all, it comes in 3 different sizes, 65 inches, 75 inches, and 86 inches as well. It's 4K Ultra HD resolution, so you're future-proof there. It's going to look good for a long time. It's also Energy Star certified, so your total cost of ownership is driven down by that fact. It's a commercial-grade display rated for 50,000 hours. It has all the necessary certifications, environmental, safety, and regulatory as well. So it's going to definitely meet the standards of your school for sure. It's also got full HDMI and USB compliance. So all the peripheral devices that you purchase are going to work with this display. Total peace of mind there for you.
He lives here?
So the board does a couple of different things very, very well. First of all, it recognizes different objects that are interacting with the surface of the panel. We call that object awareness. So if I were to take my pen from my magnetic pen tray at the bottom of my board, I'm able to draw, and the panel recognizes that this is actually a pen that I'm using right now. I can use my fist to erase as well. So if I wanted to erase some ink that I've drawn, I can definitely do that. Also, again, without switching tools, I'm able to select and move objects or click on different things on the surface of the panel. So that allows me as an instructor to actually focus on delivering a lesson rather than having to worry about what I'm doing on the surface of the panel. Now, I can actually have multiple people up here at the same time as well, too. So I'm going to invite Steve to come up, and we're going to work on an activity together here at the exact same time. So we're going to begin to cross over a little bit here as well, too. So if we're erasing different animals here and moving them into different spots on the board, we don't actually bump into one another as we're working. I'm able to do exactly what I need to do in order to accomplish my goals here. This could be an activity that students are doing
lets you capture physical documents and notes as digital files so you can keep them for your records or share them with others. The inspiration doesn't end after you snap the photo. Inkscan can convert your captures to fully editable digital ink so your ideas can keep growing. Here's how it works. Just take a picture. You can use the crop tool to capture only the area you want.
Okay, so I'm back. Had a good night.
Hi there, my name is Ryan Strymer with Smart Technologies, and today we're going to talk about the SmartBoard MX series with IQ. Now, this display is the perfect replacement for projector-based solutions for a couple of different reasons. First of all, it comes in 3 different sizes, 65 inches, 75 inches, and 86 inches as well. It's 4K Ultra HD resolution, so you're future-proof there. It's going to look good for a long time. It's also Energy Star certified, so your total cost of ownership is driven down by that fact. It's a commercial-grade display rated for 50,000 hours. It has all the necessary certifications, environmental, safety, and regulatory as well. So it's going to your school for sure. it's also got full HDMI and USB compliance. So all the peripheral devices that you purchase are going to work with this display. Total peace of mind there for you. So the board does a couple of different things very, very well. First of all, it recognizes different objects that are interacting with the surface of the panel. We call that object awareness. So if I were to take my pen from my magnetic pen tray that's at the bottom of my board, I'm able to draw, and the panel recognizes that this is actually a pen that I'm using right now. I can use my fist to erase as well. So if I wanted to erase some ink that I've drawn, I can definitely do that. Also, again, without switching tools, I'm able to select and move objects or click on different things on the surface of the panel. So that allows me as an instructor to actually focus on delivering a lesson rather than having to worry about what I'm doing on the surface of the panel. Now, I can actually have multiple people up here at the same time as well too. So I'm going to invite Steve to come up, and we're going to work on an activity together here at the exact same time. So we're going to begin to cross over a little bit here as well too. So if we're erasing different animals here and moving them into different spots, my name is Ryan Streiber, we don't actually bump into one another as we work MX series to do exactly what I need to do in order to accomplish my goals here. This could be an activity your students are doing in a classroom like so. That allows us to work freely and naturally without having to worry about taking turns on the surface of the board at a given time. You also get 10 simultaneous points of touch on both Windows and Mac operating systems, which is more than enough for any classroom activity that you might have in mind. And like all of our SmartBoard interactive displays, the MX series comes with a 1-year subscription to Smart Learning Suite as well. Like all of our SmartBoard interactive displays, the MX series comes with Smart Ink drivers as well. That's an application that's going to allow you to draw into other applications. Ooh. Not an overlay, but actually into the program. So, if I hop into PowerPoint here, what you'll notice is I've actually had some other annotations already put into my PowerPoint. Let's hop into presentation mode, and I'll continue to highlight a couple of different aspects, maybe for my class, about my trip to Japan this past summer. I'll circle a couple of different things, advance my slide here, and then what you'll notice is that when I actually exit presentation mode and go back to the main screen and then go back a slide or two, all of my annotations have actually stayed exactly where I put them before. This behavior is similar in other applications as well, things like PDF readers, websites, and other Office applications as well. To access different tools in Smart Ink, all you would do is click on this dynamic toolbar. I could do things like change my pen properties to be able to draw into different applications, even on my desktop in different colors if I chose to. However, there are also other choices that I have here in terms of tools within Smart Ink. Things like a screen shade, screen capture, and other favorites that I might have. The MX series also features Android-based computing, something that we call iQ. Now, iQ gives you walk-up-and-use simplicity whenever you want to use the SmartBoard. That means there's no need for a laptop or dedicated in-room PC for your instructors. What that allows you to do is walk up and use the board very simply because there's some built-in applications directly on the panel. Things like a digital whiteboard, a built-in web browser, an apps library, and then wireless screen sharing now as well too. Now that wireless screen sharing application is great because it does not require you to have any additional hardware, nor does it require you to have additional software on any of your devices that you're going to be using to share directly to the panel itself. That screen sharing application allows you to share content from any iOS, Android, or Microsoft device. Now, because the SmartBoard MX series comes with a 1-year subscription to Smart Learning Suite software, it's going to allow you to access your Smart Notebook files as well as your PowerPoint and PDF files directly from our embedded iQ computer. Now, as you can see here in my library, I have a number of different files that I can choose from. These are PDF, Smart Notebook, and PowerPoint files. Wake up in to access one of them, all I have to do is click on one of those files, and it'll open for me. To access the different pages within my file, all I would do is click in this icon right here, and I have all my content available to me at the touch of a fingertip. I can jump in, I can move objects, resize them, rotate them, I can even draw, move, and erase, exactly like I would with the normal smart notebook application. In addition to this type of interactivity, your students can also engage with game-based activities, collaborative activities, and formative assessment activities. All of the great features we've shown for the Smartboard MX series will help teachers focus on delivering engaging lessons, improving student outcomes.
This is a magical story about a school, our school, and what happened when SmartCap IQ displays suddenly started showing up everywhere and everything began to change. All it takes is the wave of a hand and the learning begins. You see, it isn't just a smart display, it's also a digital whiteboard. And with multi-way inking, we all have a voice. Now, we teach each other. We share, explore, and connect at the touch of a finger. We're really working together. We can take our work with us and learn wherever we are.
This is where Auntie Anne went. This is where you went? I was looking all over for you, Auntie. She says she's setting up for the party, blah, blah, blah. I understand why this man will not talk to me. Okay. Stop it here.